Dead Beth. There's something beautiful here. Is it the cracked angels? The graffiti on the crypts? Does death turn dirt poignant? Is a graveyard really sacred, or is that another myth so the living feel protected? Could I find faith in the lies of honest men? I think of the corpses resting, rotting more like, under me. They remind me of that day Dad took me to the fair and I got cotton candy on my shoe. Would blood stick to my sneakers, too? Can rotten flesh get sticky in the sun? Does it turn pink and bubble in heat? Childhood memories mate with the essence of death, which, in a weird way, makes sense. Fuck this, I remind myself. You're a man. Act like it. I'm not here to fantasize on the macabre. I'm here to bring flowers. I scratch my tattoo sleeve. Nervous habit. I dedicated that whole half of my arm to her. Every flower, every swirl, every letter etched into my left bicep is for her. Homage to a name I haven't said out loud in years. I stare at my boots, half expecting a chunk of cotton candy eyeing me with fervor. For a second, I forget where her tombstone is, which is stupid, considering how often I visit. I scratch my arm more. It reminds me of track marks and intense orgasm condoms and sniffing stuff from tinfoil. I think of the tinsel on Christmas trees, dog shit, my mother and father. Dad's dead too. Mom may as well be. It's better to forget these painful facts of living. But all we want to let go has a way of resurfacing. Wind disrupts my cheap bouquet. The daisies already wilted on the walk. Who cares? No flower could compare to her beauty. What was her favorite flower? Lilac? Tulip? Peonies? I never paid attention. All I know is it wasn't roses. She hated those. So they were cliché, provincial, reeking of sentimental bullshit. Even amidst my sullen, solitary confinement, I have to smile. That was my girl. No high heels or hand kisses for her. Just dark, dark makeup and dark clubs and big, badass boots that usually went past her thigh. She was amazing and angry and never took no for an answer. Down to earth, right up until she was buried under. Her smile left nothing to be desired. Her tongue left little to the imagination. I can't remember her lipstick brand, but I'll always remember those kisses. Kisses that hit me all the way down my throat. Those lips like candy, now spoiling the ground with sugar. Fuck this. I turn back the way I came. Then I turn back again. I'm losing sight of sanity. I know her tombstone as soon as I see it. For Christ's sake, I carved it myself, but it swims in my vision. An effluvium of unreality, singing songs of vertigo and mistakes. The regrets that we can never, ever atone for. The daisies slip from my hands. They fall to the earth in slow motion, reminding me of chickadees and snow cones and ugly liquids in beautiful bottles. She never wore a scent. That I know for sure. With pheromones like that, who needs perfume? My knees find the ground too. I didn't notice I was dizzy until blades of green tickled my chin, and I have to laugh or else I'll start crying again. I roll onto my back, my nose at the edge of her name, dates that should mean something but are meaningless to me. The carvings mock me, and she mocks me through them. "Silly boy," she says. "What's done is done. The past is the past. Get over it." She always loved to tease, against her balcony with her cheek pressed into my chest, at a party with her fingers making hell out of my temperance, or in the middle of dinner, when she would hint a kiss, only to pull away for a sip of a drink almost as dark as her lips. I'm not crying. My eyes are swimming. The flowers are crushed under me. Now they belong to the mud, dessert for the bugs nibbling my girl's pretty knees. I like the feeling of losing something beautiful. I'm not crying. It's just tears. Pieces of sadness packaged into convenient salty drips, pooling over the edges of my tired eyes. When was the last time I slept? Will my tears help the grass grow? Would she be proud to see me here, a pathetic, pitiful mess trying to make the best of a miserable situation? Could she ever forgive me for being so weak? Could I ever forgive her for being a manipulative, lying, tempestuous bitch? Salty liquid calms to a drizzle. I think of playing baseball with my dad. Home runs, picnics in the park, cotton candy sticking to my fingers. Some things we forget, like names and dates, what dress she wore when, but forgetfulness is indiscriminate, and we have no more choice in what we remember. Certain moments stick. No matter how many times you barter with gods or devils or scientists. You can pop pills, shoot anything, anywhere. Bury your demons as deep as they can go, and they always float to the surface, and they never let go. I'll always remember what it was like to watch her die. How her temples swelled and her eyes popped, turning yellow from white. Every night I hear her crying, "Stop, stop, I can't." She was never able to get out, breathe, only I can't, until she could only gasp a skeletal groan, and then when my hands closed harder than I thought they could, there was no noise at all. Only her eyes screamed. My thumbs pulsed. I thought my wrists might break. I remember her scent, fresh like rain, honeydew sweet. I remember how moist her lips were, how they tasted like cotton candy.